I don't know about y'all, but I've got a busy rest of the week. So I'm making some make-ahead dishes. I think I need to turn that one in. I think I need the fork. So casseroles are so good to help us all on those busy, busy days, the busy weeks we've got. And so I'm going to make a delicious chicken casserole, and I'm cutting up boneless, skinless chicken thighs, which the thigh is absolutely the best part of the chicken. It has the most moisture in it and the most flavor. So I've got my chicken cut up, and I've got 4 cups of chicken broth right here. Y'all excuse me. I want to get this off my counter and a quick wipe, because it's important that when we're handling poultry, that you don't want to cross-contaminate anything. So I will use some type of germ breaker downer on my counter, but right now I think we're safe. Okay. So, this is so easy, y'all, and so delicious. All right, now I've got my 4 cups of chicken broth, and it's boiling. It's good and hot. So I'm going to put that in a bowl, and I'm going to add a can of drained black beans. Love that. Niblet corn. Love that. Long grain brown rice. I like that. Salsa verde. That's going to give it a nice little taste. So, if you're like me, some weeks are just busier than others. And, you have to do a little planning if you're the head cook and bottle washer in your house. All right, now I'm not going to put the cheese in until last. And then I'm going to add, I know some people look down on using these canned soups, but they can give you a good flavor to whatever you're doing, and they're almost necessary in a casserole. All right, so I'm going to stir all this stuff up, and I'm going to add my chicken. And this is ready to go in the oven, y'all, just that quick. And this is really like a one-pot meal, It's got your starch. It's got your vegetables.
Think it gets some cheese?
I think the cheese just goes on top, if I remember correctly.
We have more.
Oh, okay.
So that goes
Okay. Because, I do like to put if anything's topped with cheese, I like to do it in like the last 5 minutes. Otherwise, cheese will get hard. And I like my cheese to be soft and gooey. How about y'all? Tell me how you like your cheese. All right, I have sprayed our pan. Whoa! About to lose a piece of chicken there. I have sprayed our 13 by 9 by 2 dish. And I'm going to cook this uncovered for probably about 45 minutes. And then I'm going to add more cheese. So I don't know how y'all feel about casseroles, but you think they're mainly known here in the South, or what you think, y'all? Eddie, did your mama do a lot of casseroles when you were growing up?
Well, no. But, they just, I believe my father didn't really care for casseroles, so we did not have casseroles.
You did not have casseroles. For some reason, I think casseroles are heavy down south. And I don't know what that says about us unless we're busy with other things and have to.
I think.
What you thinking?
I think I think they don't call these casseroles anymore. I think they call them one pot.
One pot wonders?
Yeah. And I think those are becoming very popular everywhere.
I think so too, because most families are a 2-income family.
Yep.
And my Lord, you have to do some thinking and some juggling. You know, when you...
But you asked a good question earlier. Maybe they'll send their responses in. What do people think about canned soup? I love it in casseroles.
In casseroles, yes. I would not eat it on its own.
But I wonder
but
what
on
other
casseroles,
people think
yes.
about
yes.
canned soups and casseroles, and if they have other...
Like, I love homemade tomato soup, and I would never eat that out of a can because it's so easy to make it. And I mean, really, really tasty with a grilled cheese sandwich. I was thinking last night for supper, I fixed salmon and grits for us. And I thought the whole time while I was doing that, I need to share this recipe. It's in one of my cookbooks. I can't remember if it's in the first or the second one. But, you know, you can keep canned salmon on hand all the time. Because I thought, I don't know, what can I do? I've been watching the news and couldn't figure out what I was going to have for supper. So I said, salmon and grits. I can have that done in 15 or 20 minutes. And it was so delicious. So I'm going to show y'all how easy and delicious that dish can be. Nita, or a lot of y'all know her as Jelly Roll. She was a member of the Lady and Sons family. She still is. She kind of comes in when she wants to now these days. But some mornings she'd come in if the whole kitchen was starving, and she'd make us salmon and grits. Oh, and it was so good, y'all. All right, 45 minutes to an hour on our chicken casserole. Back in. We're gonna bake it for another, excuse my back. I'm gonna bake it for another 10 or 15 minutes. Oh, there you are. I couldn't find y'all. It was like I was hiding from you. So I'm gonna bake that another 10 or 15 minutes for that cheese to melt. And it looks like I'm gonna have that ready before I get Aunt Peggy's pizza ready. Y'all, I know I made this to have in the fridge to feed my family, but I'm gonna take a little bit out and taste it. You know, this is just one of those recipes you can put in or take out. You know, anything that you like water chestnuts, and that would be so good, the crunch. So, real good. It's actually better than I remembered it. This is really good. Don't you love a one-pot wonder? Piece of crusty French bread. So tonight, if you got a meeting to go to, your family comes in, tell them to put it on their plate. You got them covered. Loving best dishes, y'all. Hey, y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.